Hello friends, in this video I am going to show you that how you can create a repository on GitHub. So before proceeding further, let me tell you one thing that before this I have already created two more videos in which I have already taught about that how you can install and download and install GitHub, and then after how you can create the GitHub account for free. So this is the third video in the video series. Actually my motive is to complete the series in such a way that you could better understand that how to use the GitHub for your projects and other things, right? So in this video I am going to create the repository. In the previous video actually I created the account. So once you will create the account, then you will find this screen, right? So in the left side you will find a link, create a repository. So I am going to click here. Once you will click here, you will find that you need to verify your email address that you have put into your GitHub account. So I'm going to verify my account. So in the Gmail, you will definitely find a mail from GitHub. So this is the GitHub mail. Please verify your email address. So I'm going to verify by clicking over it. So now this is verified, right? So here actually I was here. So again I am going to refresh this page. So this is not working. Okay, unverified. This is showing unverified. Okay. Here actually we found this specific page, which means that we got the screen, and here we can create our own repositories and everything, right? But for now we are not interested to fill all this information, because we are going to create the repository right now, right? So here are certain links. So you will definitely find some links. Actually when I verified, I got this screen. So from here you can also create the repository, right? So this is the easy process, that once you verify the Gmail, and then after wherever you will be redirected, then from there you should click on the create a repository. That would be easy for you, right? So what you have to do is, this is the page from where we can create the repository. So create a new repository, right? A repository contains all the files for your project, including the revision history. Actually repository means a folder where all the files would be there, and once you will use those files, you have to download or clone that specific repository, that specific folder, right? So the name of that repository must be super simple, that could be rememberable, right? So here I am going to name it repo1, right? So this is the repository name, and here is the description. So you can write some description. This repository is for testing, for learning how to use GitHub, right? So now you have to keep public, so that everybody could able to see your code, and then after, no need to bother about everything. You have to create repository. Click on the repository. Here we go. We have created our own repository, and now you will find the link. Actually this is the link of your repository, right? So wherever you will try to use this repository, you have to give this specific link to somebody, and he or she would able to explore your code from the specific repository that you are going to share, right? So in this way you can create the repository. And again I'm going to repo1. For say example, I am here, and here is my repository repo1, right? So this is actually the home page. Okay, this is the page from where you can get the links of the repositories which you have created. So this is the repository Muhammad Ashraf 2000 / repo1, right? So once you will click over here, you will land on this screen, which means that your repository is created. So in this repository, actually here are certain important commands: git init, git add, and git commit, git remote. Later on we shall learn all these commands, but firstly let me give you a simple example. For example, I am going to create a new file inside this repository. So I am going to name it test.html, right? So inside of this I'm going to write some code. Doc type HTML, and then after HTML tag open and HTML tag close, right? And then after you have to create the body head. Firstly head open and head close, right? And inside the head, as you know that we needed title, so again close the title, and inside here you can write repository testing, and inside the body tag you can write any of the tag for the testing purpose. So I have written h1 and I'm writing hello world, right? So this is the file that I have created, and you can also see the preview. So once you will click on the preview, after few seconds you will find the code which you have written. So this is the code that I have written into the new file, and as you know that I have created the file, and if you want to save that file you have to click over underneath. Actually here is commit new file. So once you will click over here, then that file would be saved into your new repository. So this is the repo1, and inside this repo1 we have a file test.html. So you can say that your test.html is saved inside the repository, and if somebody want to use this test.html, he can able to use this file, right? So one more thing is you can also create new more files, create new file, and one more thing is that you can also upload files. For example, you have some files in your computer and you want to upload directly from here, you can also do like that. And another thing is clone or download, right? So in the next video I will share all the things that how you can clone, how you can download, and how you can check out the repository. So all the things are really important for you. So I think that in this video this is sufficient. So you have to do the practical into your system so that you could better understand that how this is working, right? So in the next video I will definitely share you a lot of fruitful content, and please keep on watching all these videos, because the purpose of these videos is to make you sure that how you can use this important facility of GitHub. And as you know that in the those people who are doing the work on projects, and later on they need to work on projects with team. So at that time every company is going to use the GitHub right now, right? So in the industrial side, if you will see, definitely you need to work on this specific GitHub, and you can also think about that if you know GitHub right now, then this is the special add-on to your resume that you know GitHub, right? So in the college there are not a lot of people who are knowing this specific GitHub, that how this is working and how this is important and how this is useful actually, right? So in this video series, definitely I will share all the fruitful content that I have learned, and please keep on watching. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the links of my video courses are below in the description, which are absolutely free. So in the next video we would learn new and wonderful things. Please subscribe this channel firstly to get the information of updated videos. In the comment section you can write your feedback about the video and also write your queries if you have any. Have a nice day ahead.